We have one life to live, and in reality, one life to give. We saw the children who are just at the beginning of their lives. We have one childhood. We have one adolescence. We have one early adulthood, one middle adulthood, and one senior adulthood. We have one life to give. Jesus says, if you want to be my follower, here's what's involved. Unless we miss it, what he's saying is, it's your choice. It's up to you. I'm not going to make any person anywhere on the planet follow me. So if you choose to, it's up to you. But if you do, I want you to know what it really means. I don't want you to think it's any less than what I'm talking about. If you want to be my follower, you need to deny yourself. You need to be willing to put aside what your first thought is, your first preference. You need to put aside your comfort, your popularity, your position in order to follow me. You need to be willing to take up the cross. You need to be willing to die. You need to be willing to suffer. Because after all, we're talking about eternity. We believe in eternity. And we have to measure whatever we do in this life versus eternity. And if you're like me, when Jesus starts talking about eternity, you get uncomfortable. Because there's that inevitable rub and that inevitable conflict between being comfortable now, being popular now, having everything we want now, fitting in now, and the reality that one day we'll have to answer for every decision we've made, every priority we've had. And so what he's encouraging is live your life in view of the reality of eternity. And if in balance you find yourself not believing in me, not believing that I really am the way, the truth, and the life, not really believing that I'm going to judge everyone, not really believing that every knee will bow and every tongue will confess, if you find yourself believing that, well, John, imagine for a moment that you're wrong. And that he really did rise from the dead, and he really is Lord to whom every knee will bow, and he really will evaluate me and every thought I've thought, every word I've spoken, every action I've taken. I want to follow him. Don't you? I want to follow him. But I want to be comfortable. I want to get along with people. I don't want to be called bigoted or hateful. I just want to get along. But Jesus is saying there are times when it's not going to be easy. There are going to be times when you have to make a choice. We want two things. We want Jesus and comfort, Jesus and popularity, Jesus and wealth. And what he's saying to me and to all of us is, you can only have one in the end. What do you choose? What do you choose? I can tell by the priorities you've made and the decisions you've made and the way you've sacrificially given your time and talents that over and over you've said to yourself and you've said to one another and you've said to the community, Jesus is first. I would just invite you to join me and let's continue to do that in the year to come. And I believe that if we do put Him first and trust in Him, then we'll love each other, we'll make disciples in the world, we'll be okay. But we need to put Him first. Let us pray. Dear God, we are grateful for your call. We're grateful for the challenge. You know our struggle with it. Every one of us struggle with it. We can't judge anybody else because we all struggle with it. Help us to be faithful to what you call us to. Help us to put you first and to your love first. We ask this in Jesus' name. Amen.